$203.35. Is there any question from the board or any comment? Any question, comment from the public? Do a motion to accept the payment of regular claims? Second. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Motion passes. Next, we have the payroll approvals for regular payroll, monthly payroll, and pension payroll, all October 25th. Regular payroll, $175,512.82. Monthly payroll, $7,951.12. And pension payroll, $92,112.47. Is there any questions or comment about the payroll claims? Anything from the public? Do a motion to accept the payroll claims? So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Aye. Motion passes. And next we have the blight claims. And in the blight we have $23,517.34. Demo and greening at 435 Washington. $13,879.78. And the demo and greening of 106 West 10th, $9,637.56. Is there any questions on the blight claims, both for more excavating and demos? Anything from the public? And do a motion to accept the blight claims? So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Aye. City attorney report, is there anything with the report at this time, Dustin?
Nothing at this time.
All right. We have electrician's exam approval for Kevin Jimenez. I'm guessing I pronounced that right. Actually, I haven't seen the electrical test. Do you have the electrical test? Okay. All right, thank you. 90% on the exam. And I've got a perfect score on the diagrams. That's pretty good. Sorry. You want to see the...
No, I trust you too.
Okay. I'm just going by the...
I didn't grade it, so I trust her.
Yeah. This is our updated one too, for the new rules. So that's nice too that we have a electrical test based on codes after 1999, which is what we had before. So, is there any questions from the board? Questions from the public? I have a motion to accept the electrical exam.
So,
Second.
All in favor?
aye.
Aye. We have nothing in our communications and unfinished business, so we'll move to new business. Marie Finney, 416 East 6, request to make the alley at Grant Street between West 3rd and West 2nd Street no parking. Is Finney here? Would you like to talk to us about the request at all and stand up? Yeah, you want to come up and explain what is going on?
The person that lives, I don't have the address, it's not posted on their house, but it's on 3rd Street, right there at Grant Alley, it would be the southeast corner. They have people that park in the alley, they'll leave it running for 30 minutes or however long they want to, and there's 3 other houses there that all have off alley parking.
So,
I mean, it's
So they're parking actually on the alley right away?
Yes.
Okay,
And it's a fairly traveled alley.
okay. Olivia, you can have any parking on,
I do, and I agree 100% with what she's saying. I don't know about the car parking there, but I actually stopped down before this meeting and spoke to the gentleman that lives right across the alley, which would be the southwest corner, and he did state what you had said that there's that car that stays occasionally at that house and parks in the alleyway there. And as she says, I mean, there's 3 or 4 different houses that need that alley for their off-street parking within that alley there. The thing is that, I mean, it's up to the board whether or not they want to approve anything as such as a sign, but there is state law that says you cannot park in an alleyway too. So if it's a deal where the city is needing to, the police are needing to get more patrol down there, and I actually told that gentleman, I said, call us anytime. We'd be more than willing to shoo her off and possibly end up giving her a ticket if we find a second violation there. But and it's up to officers how they want to give a ticket.
Right.
initially.
It's not just her. There's a white Dodge truck that does it too.
Okay.
And it's all for that one house.
Okay.
It's related to that one
And
house.
he said there's been some issues there, so yeah.
Because I had confrontation with them a week and a half ago.
Okay.
And I'm like, this isn't an alley, and she started going way off on me and stuff, and I'm like, I'm just telling you, I'm trying to go through the alley, and I can't, because you park far enough back that I start making the turn. I don't see you until I'm turning in there, and then the one neighbor has a truck. I can't see to back up. I have a lot of problems with my backing out, so I have a lot of problems. And I'm just like, seriously, I park in my parents' back, so I don't have to walk up any steps.
Yeah, she's got a legitimate concern there, there's no doubt in my mind.
I know exactly what she's referring to, and I see exactly what you're talking about. I drive down that road every day.
And
Yeah, and,
the truck you're talking about is the red one, I'm assuming, right? Because when I pulled out of the alley, I couldn't see them to the...
yes, yes.
Speaking of, so...
Yes, the red one that sits there, yeah. And also, I didn't put in there, but the gentleman I'm complaining about and the one next to him, their garages sit way back on the alley and it's cross alley. Could maybe we get like a stop sign or something? People honk their horn and just blow right through there. I see like an accident waiting to happen actually through there.
Once again, spoke to the gentleman about that exact thing. She's speaking up there. What she's speaking of is when you turn off at 3rd Street and you go down that alleyway, the garages are so close to that alleyway that it's hard to, you cannot see. You have to stop, then it's almost where you just have to edge out and almost pray that you're not going to strike somebody or someone's not going to strike you. So it's up to the board there about whether or not you want a stop sign there. I mean, technically people should stop, but they're not required to stop. So that might not be a bad idea either. The gentleman did state that he put a stop sign up there one time. He just bought a generic one, threw it on the utility pole, and within X amount of weeks it was stolen. And we jokingly said it's probably hanging in somebody's garage now. But probably not a bad idea if it could be stuck up at a certain level and secured. But I don't know if we typically put those in alleyways, but that would be. But the thing is, you open that up, you might open up to everybody wanting one there. But it's probably not a bad idea, especially for that location to have a stop sign.
and we don't have too many alleys that cross in town. And I know, maybe not in Peru, but I've been in other alleys in surrounding towns where they do have stop signs and alleys that crosses like that.
Do you have an old one laying around that you could mount it down there without spending money on something?
Yeah, we got plenty of stuff like that.
Okay. I don't know if there's an issue with putting stop signs up at that
Not, I
cross.
know exactly what you're talking about. You cannot see it.
Yeah.
It is one of those things like Mr. Nix was saying, you kind of edge out, hoping they see you, slow down enough to not hit you.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's plenty of kids in that area that cruise up and down the east-west alley, and so that north-south alley could end up striking a child if they're not using enough caution there.
Yeah. Yeah, and as far as the parking in the alley, it's already prohibited throughout all our alleys. Is that something, if there was a vehicle that didn't move and was obstructing the right of way, I would imagine we could get it towed?
Yeah, we can get it towed, we can write them a ticket, and technically you could actually take them to jail for obstruction of traffic. We usually don't go to that extreme unless they are adamant about not moving their vehicle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll make sure the guys know, and unfortunately, like anything else, it's a hit and miss. We could drive by there 125 times and not see it, and you go down there the next time and there it is. So please don't hesitate to call us, call dispatch, let them know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I'll put a memo out to the guys to let them know there are issues there as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, no problems getting stop signs up there, and we'll also increase patrols to enforce the no parking in the alleys.
Do you have anything like tamper-proof screws to where they couldn't just like zip it off there?
Yeah, they'd have to climb a ladder and use an impact to get them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's electricity that runs in that, you could,
Yeah.
Yeah, just electrify the stop sign.
Get some trail cam.
One time only deal.
Right, so I don't believe there's any motion to be made there, unless, does the board want to make a motion to add the stop signs? I don't know. If that's,
There's some, they're over there right over by the skate park, that alley that's right there by the weld shop.
Mhm.
There's stop signs in that alley.
Mm.
Those cross.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things, it's an implied yield,
yeah, right.
but it, maybe not, by law, you have to post it, so I don't think there's any issue with go ahead and posting it. We're not really changing the traffic flow or what the intended, action's supposed to be at the intersection, so, I think it's a action you probably just take without any kind of official,
Okay.
so, is that okay with the board?
Yeah.
is that okay with you?
I think it works. I mean, you're not stopping the flow of traffic at all, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to take care of those issues for
All
you.
right, thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks for being here.
Is there anything else that needs to come before the board? Seeing none, is there a motion to adjourn? So,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, folks.